Morning students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is me, your EVS teacher Chandni Shrivastava. Here I am back with a new lesson, that is chapter 6, Our Forest, Our Future. Before starting the chapter, just have a look on the contents that we are going to cover in this chapter. Forest, importance of forest, people living in the forest, tribes of India, social and economic life, deforestation, causes of deforestation, effects of deforestation, conservation of forest, role of the government and role of the people. So, first of all, before going into the lesson, just tell me children, what is a forest? I think you all have studied in your earlier classes about forest. So tell me, what do you know about forest? Let's have a look. Forest. Forests are large areas where many trees grow. They are found in many places around the world. As you can see in this picture, it is a large area of land dominated by trees. Here I am going to explain more about forest. Children, the forest means differently for different kinds of people. For some kind of people, like as we all have a common opinion that we find many animals that is very dangerous for us to live there. We even don't dare to go near bit a forest land. Forests are our natural wealth. Understood children? So can you tell me why forests are important for us? Our next topic is importance of forest. Forests are important for the survival of all living beings. We depend for our survival from the air we breathe to the wood we use. Children, as you already studied in class 4th that forests are often called the lungs of the planet. Do you know why? Because they generally draw in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. Forests are a source of food and natural resources. They are also a source of livelihood for many people. Forests help in increasing rainfall and keeping the climate in a region cool. They absorb sound and act as natural barriers for unwanted noise. Forests are a rich source of medicines. So we can say that it is a precious resource provided by nature. Our next topic is people living in the forest. Children, as you already studied about early humans that they lived in jungles. So we can say that the relation of human beings with forest is very ancient. Human beings lived in jungles before cities and towns developed. They lived in small groups called tribes. Children, do you know about tribe? A tribe is an Indian group which possesses certain qualities and characteristics that make it a unique cultural, social, and political entity. People who live in tribes are called tribal people. They are also known as Adivasi. A large population of these people continue to live in forest till today. That we will discuss in our next topic. So our next topic is tribes of India. Different states of India have different tribes, each having a unique culture, language, clothing style and lifestyle. As you can see in this picture, the women are wearing different styles of clothes and ornaments. The Bhils. Children, have you ever heard about Bhils? The name Bhil identifies various ethnic communities inhabiting the hills and forests of southern Rajasthan, and neighboring areas of western India. This community is famous for its gay dance and pithora painting. In our next topic, we will discuss about the social and economic life of tribal people. Children, as we know that forests are the main source of subsistence for the tribal people. They are engaged in various occupations like agriculture, primarily shifting cultivation, also known as jhum cultivation, hunting, gathering, and fishing. They collect their food for them, use the timber to construct their houses, collect firewood for cooking, and in winter to keep warm. Use grass for fodder, brooms, and mats. Collect leaves for leaf plates. Children, do you know about jhum cultivation? Jhum cultivation, also known as the slash and burn agriculture. It is a practice of cultivation where a piece of forest land is cleared and cultivated. The clearing is done by burning the trees so that soil is rich in potash and other minerals to sustain the crops. Tribes have a distinct music and dance that are common during religious and agricultural festivals. Each tribe engages in a variety of traditional games and sports as a form of recreation. As you can see in this picture, the tribal women participating in an archery competition. But besides all of these, some human activities that cause damage to the environment on a global scale include population growth, overconsumption, overexploitation, pollution, and deforestation. So, our next topic is deforestation. The cutting down of trees on a large scale is called deforestation. It involves a complete and long term removal of trees cover without planting trees back. Deforestation is one of the biggest threats to the tribal people who live in forest. In our next topic, we will discuss about the causes and effects of deforestation. There are many reasons for deforestation like agriculture, increase in population, overgrazing, commercial activity, and forest fires. The forest cover of a region is often removed to convert it into agricultural land. The agricultural land is used for growing crops to meet the food requirement of the people. The cutting of trees for firewood and building materials is a major cause of deforestation. There are many effects of deforestation, like deforestation causes natural disasters such as floods and droughts. It leads to soil erosion as the land loses its plant cover. It can cause an increase in desert area. It endangers the lives of wild animals and the tribal people. Why? Because it destroys their natural habitat. It causes unexpected climate change in a region. We should stop deforestation by planting a tree where we can. Support the products of companies that are committed to reducing deforestation. Raise awareness in your circle and in your community. Our next topic is conservation of forest. To protect, to save or preserve is known as conservation. We are dependent on forest for many things. By destroying them, we are causing an imbalance in nature. It is important that we conserve trees and plants that we still have. Forest conservation is the practice of planning and maintaining forested areas for the benefit and sustainability of future generations. Forest conservation involves the upkeep of the natural resources within a forest that are beneficial for both humans and the ecosystem. Children, if we don't conserve forest, how will we clean air, store carbon and purify water for the entire planet? So, we have to conserve forest in our best way. In this, the government and the local people are playing an important role. Let's have a look. Role of the government. Forest conservation is a worldwide concern. The destruction of forest causes an imbalance between human and nature. Conservation of forest resources can be done by joint efforts of the government, non-government organization and the public through a proper management system. Children, as we already know that India is a home to a wide variety of animals like tigers, elephants, rhinoceros, leopards, lizards and many species of snakes. To protect wildlife, national parks and wildlife sanctuaries have been set up in different parts of the country. Children, can you tell me what is a national park and sanctuary? Our next topic is national park and sanctuaries. National park. A national park is a reserved area where wild animals can roam freely and the threats of hunting and poaching are illegal. Sanctuaries. Sanctuaries are the places where animals are given freedom to live in their natural surroundings safely and are protected throughout their lives. Our next topic is role of the people for conservation of forest. The local population of the area works for conservation of the forested area. First topic is that sacred groves. A sacred grove or sacred woods are any grove of trees that are of special religious importance to a particular culture. Sacred groves feature in various cultures throughout the world. They give much ecological and genetically significance and play an important role in wildlife conservation also. Protecting trees in sacred groves is a traditional method of forest conservation. In many cultures, tracts of forest are set aside and all the trees and wildlife within are worshipped and are fully protected. These tracts are called sacred groves. Next, Chipko movement. The Chipko movement, also called the Chipko Andolan, was a non-violent movement that originated in Uttarakhand in the 1970s. The movement was a protest against the large-scale destruction of forest in the Garhwal region of the Himalayas. Sundar Lal Bahuguda has been fighting for the preservation of forest in Himalayas. He is also known for coining the Chipko slogan, that is, ecology is permanent economy. The Hindi word Chipko means to hug or to cling. Men and women living in the forest participated in the movement by embracing trees and saving them from being axed. It was the movement that practiced methods of satyagraha where both male and female activists from Uttarakhand played vital roles, including Gaura Devi, Suraksha Devi, Sudesa Devi, and Viruska Devi. Our next topic is that the tree huggers. The term tree huggers originally referred to a nearly 350 members of a branch of Hinduism who died in 1730 while trying to protect their village trees from being destroyed by soldiers seeking raw materials for a new royal palace. The Bisnois are known to have sacrificed their lives for saving trees. Amrita Devi was a young Bisnoi girl who sacrificed her life to save trees in Khezarli, a village in Jodhpur. When she learnt that the soldiers sent by the ruler of Jodhpur were ordered to cut the trees of the village for firewood, she hugged the trees to prevent them from being axed. However, the soldiers did not stop and Amrita lost her life. The sacrifice she made encouraged others in her village who started hugging the trees to save them. It is said that nearly 363 Bisnoi people lost their lives during this moment. This earned the Bisnoi tribe the title of tree huggers. Next, Van Mahotsav. Van Mahotsav is a 7-day festival celebrated annually in India. It is organized every year in July. During this festival, many trees are planted by thousands of people across the country. Van Mahotsav is an annual tree planting movement in India which initially began in 1950. The name Van Mahotsav means the festival of trees. It has gained significant importance every year. Millions of saplings are planted across India in observation of Van Mahotsav. In 1950, it was started by K.M. Munshi, known as Kanhaiya Lal Maneklal Munshi, who was a famous environmentalist and the Minister of Agriculture and Food during that time. It was started to create awareness in the mind of people for the conservation of forest and planting of new trees. People participate in this festival by planting saplings in their homes, schools, colleges, and offices. Children, as our population and needs grow, we are leaving less and less room for wildlife. So, our next topic is endangered wildlife. Children, have you ever thought that the why we need to protect endangered species? The conservation of endangered species is very important for humans as well. A well balanced ecosystem purifies the environment, giving us clean air to breathe, a healthy water system to diverse marine life, and arable land for agricultural production. When ecosystems fail, our own health is at risk. They are under threat from many different kinds of human activities, from directly destroying habitat to spreading invasive species and diseases. Most ecosystems are facing multiple threats. Animals like the tiger, elephant, rhino, leopard, lizard, and many snake species have been hunted for sport since ages. The illegal wildlife trade is being driven by demand for products made from various animal parts such as tusk of elephants and rhinos and skin of pangolins, tigers, and leopards. Many birds are also being poached in many parts of the country. Today, it is believed that there are only 1,200 Royal Bengal tigers living in the wild in the Sundarbans. So, we have to conserve our forest as well as wildlife. Now, it's time to homework. Difficult words: erosion, landslides, rituals, ceremonies, conservation, destruction, organizations, centuries, non-violent, environmentalist. You have to write 2 times in your copy and learn it. One question is there, find out the answer and write down in your copy. Cutting down trees affects our environment. What role will you play in protecting the environment? Thank you to all children.